Consoles used to be simple. You bought the box, bought the game, and passed the controller. Nintendo did not kill that idea in one dramatic move. It did it with rules. 2 consoles here, 14 days there, a paid chat room over there. This is the countdown of what Switch 2 ownership now costs you, starting at number 10. Number 10, Steam Gifts. Valve now lets you send a game to an email address, which is useful. But the timer is the point. The recipient has 30 days to accept it. If they do nothing, Steam automatically cancels the purchase and refunds the buyer. That is not evil. It is just the shape of modern ownership. Even a gift has an expiration date. Number 9, Nintendo Joy-Con. In Europe, selected Joy-Con models with user-replaceable batteries started rolling out from July 16, 2026. Nintendo says the revised versions have no functionality difference. Good, but that reparable version is a Europe-compliant story, not a US player benefit. If your controller battery ages out here, the rule that helped Europe does not automatically help you. Number 8, Nintendo Switch Online. GameChat was free during the open access period from June 5, 2025 through March 31, 2026. That period is over. Now Nintendo says GameChat requires a Nintendo Switch Online membership, plus a Nintendo account and internet connection. Voice chat used to be the thing players mocked Nintendo for missing. Now the fix lives behind the subscription door. Number 7, Nintendo Game Share. The promise sounds generous. One person owns a supported game. Friends can join through GameChat. Then comes the catch. Nintendo says the shared game is playable only during that GameChat session. When the chat ends, the borrowed game ends. That is couch co-op rebuilt as a temporary cloud pass, and the timer is sitting in the room with you. Number 6, Zelda Switch 2 upgrades. If you already bought Tears of the Kingdom, the Switch 2 Edition upgrade pack costs $9.99 in the US. Breath of the Wild has the same $9.99 upgrade price. That is not a full repurchase. Fair enough, but it still means the game you already paid $70 for has a second receipt attached to better performance on the new box. Number 5, Nintendo Game Key Cards. These look physical, but Nintendo says they do not contain the full game data. The card is the key to downloading the game. You need internet and enough storage for that first download. Then the card must stay inserted to play. So yes, you can lend it. But the cartridge is no longer the game. That is the strange part. Number 4, Nintendo Switch 2 Storage. Nintendo's US launch pricing listed the Samsung 256GB microSD Express card for Switch 2 at $59.99. That matters because game key cards and digital libraries push more of the game onto storage you supply. The console starts at $449.99. Then the modern physical game asks where you plan to put the data. Number 3, Mario Kart World. Nintendo listed Mario Kart World at $79.99 for both physical and digital versions at Switch 2 launch. That is the cleanest number in the whole story. The family game, the pack-in icon, the thing everyone understands in 1 second, crossed the $80 line. If you bought Nintendo because first-party games felt stable, that era got a new price tag. Number 2, Virtual Game Card Lending. Nintendo lets family group members borrow digital games, but the limit is sharp. 1 digital game per account can be lent for a maximum of 14 days, and Nintendo says some games are not supported. It is better than nothing. It is also not the same as handing a cartridge to your cousin for the summer. Number 1, Virtual Game Cards. Nintendo says your digital games can be loaded on up to 2 Switch or Switch 2 systems tied to the same Nintendo account. Not 3. And the same virtual game card cannot be played on 2 systems at the same time. If you buy a third console for the house, ownership becomes account logistics. That is the new deal. Your library fits on 2 chairs. That is the quiet turn. Nintendo did not just raise prices. It taught the library to ask permission, count consoles, and watch the clock. Drop the rule that hit you hardest in the comments. I am Andrew for Signal Tomorrow. See you in the next one.